can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. To the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And the dunk by Booker.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Doncic with the bucket.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And the dunk by Booker.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Quick start for the Suns in this one. 4-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to the wing. Ayton wide open. And the wing jumper offline. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 4. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Williams a screen. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Now, here's Doncic. Ayton in the corner. Doncic outside. There's the 3. 6 on the shot clock. And another basket for the Lakers.
Smooth shooting from the mid-range. Ayton knows when to look to score from there.
Outside, Green. Back to Booker. Launches it. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now Ayton. 6 points for him. On the wing, Reeves. Over O'Neal. Again, Los Angeles.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Green. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Ayton missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
He's hitting on all cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Ayton. Misses from close range. It could go. It's not going to go for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 2. And the second quarter about. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
For 3, Booker, the offensive rebound. Richards, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Over Booker. Reeves can't hit. And here's Phoenix. And that one's good. Brooks. Brooks has got the first basket of the second quarter for Phoenix.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Reeves. Brooks grabs the board. Richard is a Phoenix native. Who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Richards. Hayes gets a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Reeves outside. Rebound by the Suns. Inside. They kick it out to Green. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt with the screen. Inside. The rebound by Richard. Suns lead by 4. O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Stolen by Reeves. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the screen. And it's Hayes in the corner. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Back to O'Neal. They kick it out to Green. Here's Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Pass to Hayes. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix leading by 11. Green draws the double. Right side, O'Neal. Good. A nice assist from Booker. O'Neal's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Phoenix.
continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Smith right side. Over Green. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Vanderbilt's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle. Here's Richards. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And that does it for the first half of play. The Suns on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. From Footprint Center, back in a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Suns leading by 10. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Booker outside. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. And Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Look at Green showing some hustle on the offensive boards.
Here's Doncic. Brooks grabs the board. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. A drive by Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic with it. Over Brooks. And it's Doncic missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Booker draws the double. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by Booker. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Takes it out to Booker. The three. Booker sinks the three.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So both teams changing it up here. Booker outside. Stolen by Connect. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now, here's Doncic. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And Booker able to finish. Booker's got 16 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Suns leading by 14. Beyond the arc. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
On the wing, Booker. Down low. Stolen by Connect. Doncic feeling it out. And it's Hayes in the corner. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Nice D from Brooks. Booker inside. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is hit.
Los Angeles, 26.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through. With them. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. To the paint. And it's Ayton missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And done with the slam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Hachimura. Puts up a deep three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Lakers trail by 21. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Luck goes up, Ayton will throw down. They knew just when to pass him that ball.
And it's done in the corner. No good on the three. Lakers working the ball around now. Ayton a screen. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's stolen by Green.
And add that steal to the list of things they've done right here tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends.
Done shot's good. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
To the inside. A kick out to O'Neal. Dunn left side. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. The drive by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
The shifty nature of Green just makes things so tough on the defense.
And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Brooks with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
18 feet out. Count it!
Austin Reeves.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now Booker. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Reeves. Off the glass.
Reeves.
So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson.